So I found this old Hewing hatchet magnet fishing off a bridge from like 30 feet up in the air. I held on to it for a while, not knowing what I wanted to do with it, and then I decided that I'm going to restore it and bring it back to life. This thing is easily over 100 years old. It's a Hewing hatchet made for making log siding and stuff like that. And today I'm going to show you how to fix it. So I'm using some laundry booster for electrolysis, wrapping the part in some steel wire. Make sure you always use steel and nothing other than steel. You don't want any aluminum, nickel, or stainless. That creates harmful vapors that could hurt you or could start a fire. Then you're going to suspend it in just water with the laundry booster for the electrolysis. And then you have an anode, like the piece of steel right there that you hook to. And I'm going to run 40 amps when I'm around and only 2 amps when I'm not around. I ran it for about 12 hours or so, turned it off, unplugged everything, then unhooked it. And then from there, we could take the hatchet out of the water. And then we're going to take the wrapping off of it, the steel wire. I want to keep my hands clean because this stuff just turns your fingers black. So here we are, just peeling off the rust that has been loosened up significantly from the electrolysis. It's very easy to take off, which is really nice. Here it is after it has dried out. Now we have to get out the old handle. I would recommend using a vise that you can put wood teeth on so you don't scratch the parts that you're working on. So I'm going to use my drill and a bit to get a hole started for getting the handle out. After getting all the way in, I realized my bit's not long enough, so I take it over to my bandsaw to cut the handle down so I can get all the way through. Here we are, finally breaking through the other side. Now I'm going to take a bigger bit to bore out the inside of the handle to loosen it up, so that we can then take the handle out and begin shining up the hatchet head. Now I'm going to be making a new edge for the hatchet since the old edge is completely gone and it's not even straight. So I'm going to straighten it out and sharpen it. After having to straighten out, it got sharp on both sides. I know a hewing hatchet is only supposed to be sharp on one side. And now I'm taking my Dremel with the wire wheel to take off the surface rust of the hatchet. And no, not everybody likes using this method, but it's just an old hatchet and I just want to get the surface rust off. So I am now done working on the hatchet head. I'm not going to go any further. It's nice and sharp. Now we need to get a handle to fit into the head so we can use the hatchet. There we go. Made a head that easily. Actually, no, I didn't make it. Went out and got one, but I had to remove a lot of wood to actually get this hatchet head to fit into it. So here we are, seating the hatchet as far down as I can get it to where the wood is coming up over the top, so we can then apply the wood glue to the wood shim, which we will then pound into the little notch on the top of the handle. I didn't go as far as I maybe should, but I did not want to break the hatchet at this point. And then after that, I took Tung oil and put 6 coats of finish on it while sanding in between with just some paper to make a very nice, smooth, and natural finish. Here I'm cutting off the excess wood on the top of the handle, and then I just took my sander after it to make it a little smooth so it looks a little bit nicer. Now it's time to go out and put this axe to work. Not bad first attempt, or second, but gotta give her one more. Seemed to work great. very pleased with the restoration. I'm glad I did it, went back through my stuff and found it and chose to restore it. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to our DIY channel. We only have a handful of videos, but new videos are coming out on how to do all sorts of things, from drywall to painting to siding.